And in terms of the category that the president has approved of people that must be released in terms of the remission, it's very clear that you need to start with vulnerable groups, elderly, those who are sick, those who are above 65, and so forth. So there is a category that we have always used.
You are watching SA Trending Updates. Please consider subscribing and hit that bell notification.
Can you please explain how the process of granting the special remission came about to the former President Jacob Zuma?
Yeah, the process of granting special remission is for all offenders. It's not for former President Zuma. And as I've said, it's about 9,000 something, which the numbers you have. And the process commenced in April to audit, to look into the entire bed space capacity of the department, and also to look into the impact of overcrowding in the facilities. But this process was accelerated when one of our prisons was banned, the Kutamas in Timule, on Tuesday, which means that we've got about 3,024 inmates who now need bed space across the country, which bed space we don't have. So that process had to be accelerated to enable us to open up the space so that those that are now low risk or considered to be low risk offenders can now be shifted to the system of community corrections, so that those inmates can now come into those facilities. And also the reality that we always had overcrowding, which we're looking into to intervene into. In terms of the specifics of the processing of the former president and so forth, it is the National Commissioner who attends that administrative part.
Okay. You speak about how the burning of that prison facility in Limpopo has caused overcrowding. You spoke about how about 2,000 inmates are sitting in a warehouse. But we see the former president who just came from home, being a recipient of this remission, being the first person. Why would then the correctional services not prioritize the people that are sitting in a warehouse under harsh conditions, as you said yourself?
Yeah, as you will know, the Kutamas in Timule, it's a maximum facility. So the inmates, most of them in that facility, have to get space. They are not going to be the ones who are released. They must get into all the facilities across the country. And in terms of the category that the president has approved of people that must be released in terms of the remission, it's very clear that you need to start with vulnerable groups, elderly, those who are sick, those who are above 65, and so forth. So there is a category that we have always used when this kind of a process is considered. So across the country, it is happening, and in terms of who and how, it's a process that is being followed by the officials in all the facilities.
To South Africans who would say that President Ramaphosa just did not want to use a presidential pardon and used this special remission as a means of releasing one of his own, a former an ANC member, what would you say to those South Africans?
Yeah, obviously, he has got no reason to circumvent the process. He could have, if he believes he can be given a remission or a pardon, he could do it. But we are dealing with a serious situation now in all our facilities that needs our urgent and immediate intervention.